The best way to predict your future is to create it. This quote very well encapsulates what better way to shape our future than by writing to our future selves. Today, as we embark on this journey of self reflection, let's use our words as a bridge between who we are now and who we aspire to become. Welcome to today's Toastmasters session number 178, where we put our thoughts into words and send a message to the future. Good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to all of you. My name is Samruddhi, and I am your sergeant at arms. At Toastmaster, our mission is to provide a supportive and learning environment. But before proceeding further, I want to reiterate the mission of our Toastmaster meeting. Our mission is to communicate and develop our leadership skills. But before that, I would like to tell some instructions. Please keep your microphone muted when not speaking to minimize background noise. Kindly rename yourself on Zoom. Feel free to use the chat box to encouraging comments, applause, or questions. And finally, we will be recording our session to help us reflect and learn more introspectively. With that, let's get started with today's meeting. Ladies and gentlemen, please help me to welcome our presiding officer and our dynamic club president, Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur. She is an author of 18 books. She has written more than 200 blogs. She is a doctorate in management, now president and vice president education of Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club. Over to you, presiding officer, Toastmaster Ravinder Kaur.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Samriddhi, for opening the meeting beautifully and with full energy. Thank you so much. And greetings, everyone. So, are you ready for today's meeting? Can we start? So with this, I open the meeting number 178. It's officially open and we can start today's meeting. But before handing over the session to the Toastmaster of the day, let me reiterate one story. Let me share one story with you. Once there was a man named Anand who always felt trapped in the monotony of his routine. One day, he went to an antique shop and saw one unique piece, a round yellow button. And there was written a life rewind button. And he hesitated once, but eventually pressed it. As he pressed, his life played in reverse, where he witnessed what he was about the missed opportunity, moments of kindness, and the chances to make amends from his past. And then he decided to live fully. What I have learned from this story is to live each moment, accept all the challenges, and create this brighter future by embracing every moment in life. So, with this, let me invite a Toastmaster of the day. She is none other than a cute and a beauty from Jammu and Kashmir. She is a student, a BTech student, and side by side, she is improving her public speaking skills since from last 6 to 8 months. So with this, I hand over the stage to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Tanisha. Over to you, Toastmaster Tanisha.
So thank you so much, Toastmaster Ravinder, for such a beautiful introduction. So good evening to fellow Toastmasters and my dear guest. All right, close your eyes for a moment. Don't worry, I will keep talking. What if you could send a message to your future self, 5, 10, or even 20 years from now? What would you say? Dreams would you remind them to chase? And what lessons would you want them to carry? How incredible would it be to receive a letter with encouragement and wisdom from yourself, the person you have worked so hard to become? Have you finally become a morning person or got a dream job? Or maybe you are just mastering the art of keeping plants alive. Tonight, we are diving into the theme of writing to your future self, a journey of reflection, vision, and connecting with the amazing person you are going to become. It's about dreaming big for the future and writing a letter full of hope, advice, and goal that will drive you forward. It's like sending a postcard from today to your future self, filled with wisdom, wishes, and little bit of humor. So here is the big question. What advice would you give to your future self? Anyone who wants to answer it? Okay, so Samriddhi.
Thank you for giving me chance. I know that after 10 to 12, 20 years, things are going to change. But the only advice I would like to give to myself is whatever learnings I have learned from my teachers, my parents, I should be grounded and I should have that sense that I have to keep their respect by following their learnings. So this is what the only learning I would like to give.
So that's so sweet of you, Samriddhi. So thank you so much for answering this question. So anyone who wants to answer it? Uh, let's start with Toastmaster Uday. So Toastmaster Uday, what piece of advice would you give to your future self?
So the advice that I would like to give to my future self is to be more humble and try to give more back to the community and try to help the needy people as much as possible. So if my future self uh, is really interested in doing so, then I have to work hard for that now. So if I have the resources, then only I'll be able to help the others. That's the advice for me today and for tomorrow.
So thank you so much, Toastmaster Uday, for sharing your beautiful views with us. So my next question, what dreams do you want your future self to remember? Anyone? I repeat my question. What dreams do you want your future self to remember? So, Akash,
Greetings, ma'am. How are you?
greeting. I'm good. How are
Okay, ma'am.
you?
I'm doing good, ma'am. Ma'am, can you please repeat the question?
Okay. So, what dreams do you want your future self to remember?
My future self, I want to remember this all my childhood days where we fly without any burden. Also, during my graduation days, I have explored a lot. I've been to lot many places. I got lot much of friends, and my period of graduation is really a great memory to me. Even in my hard days, I do recollect it and make myself happy. And this is what I will make myself to remind in future. That's all.
So, thank you so much for sharing your genuine views with us. Stay tuned with us, Akash.
Yes,
So,
ma'am.
next, I would like to ask another question. How do you want to grow as a person over the years? So I would like to ask this question from Toastmaster Manoj. So Toastmaster Manoj,
Yes, I would like to grow like a plant, like a sapling. The way it grows, in a similar manner, I like to grow, giving shade to the people who require it, giving fruits, giving flowers.
So
so
I, if Manoj ji is done, can I say
Oh.
it?
Yes, I'm done.
Okay, okay. Thank you so much.
So I would like to grow up with a mixture of uh, some childishness and some maturity. It's not all about maturity, but I would still like to retain some childishness in me uh, when I grow up further. Because when you lose your childishness, I think then you tend to lose the real interest in the life. So much of seriousness is also not good uh, for the health, I would say. Thank you.
So thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj and Toastmaster Uday, for sharing your wonderful views. And I totally agree with you. We in nowadays we lost our kiddishness and childness in heavy workload and in work stress. So we always remain or alive the child in ourselves. So thank you so much for reminding us again. So think about it. What if today you could plant the seed for tomorrow's success? Imagine getting a letter from yourself in the future when facing tough moments or doubting your journey. How powerful is that? Wouldn't be a nice surprise? Maybe it will say, "You have got this," or "Don't worry." That last embarrassing moment. It's funny story, no? So, as we dive into today's meeting, let's think about how our words today can shape the future version of us, making them a little wiser, a little kinder, and a lot more fun. So, let's make it unforgettable. So, before we get started, let's hear from our journal evaluator, Toastmaster Manoj. Just like our theme, writing to our future self, Toastmaster Manoj will guide us with helpful feedbacks to keep us growing. Toastmaster Manoj, over to you to share your evaluation guidelines and show us how we can write our future success together. Over to you. The stage
Thank
is
you.
all
Thank you
yours.
so much, Toastmaster of the day, Tanisha. The energy that you have brought into today's meeting after a hiatus that you have taken, I wish I can continue that till the end of the meeting. Now, to start with, my three people who are going to help me conduct my segment properly. To start with, I'll be requesting the timer of today. Toastmaster Dr. Ravinder Kaur, could you tell us how we are going to time us all?
Thank you so much, General Evaluator, for calling me. Greetings, everyone. I am a timer for today's meeting. And one of the skills that we learn in Toastmaster is to conduct a meeting as well as deliver a speech within a restricted time. So as a timer, I am responsible to keep track of all the meeting throughout the sessions. So there will be 3 timing. First, the prepared speech, then the table topics, and then the speech evaluation. For the prepared speech, I will show the green card at the 4 minute, if it's an icebreaker speech, and at the 5 minute, if that is a level 2 speech. And I will show my yellow card if the speaker has delivered at the 6 minute, and I will show my red card at the end of the 7 minute. And in the case of speech evaluation, I will show green card at the 2 minute and yellow card at the 2.5 minute and red card at a 3 minute. Whereas in a table topic session, I will show green card at 1 minute, yellow card at 1.5 minute, and the end of the 2 minute, I will show my red card. And after my during the session, whenever I will be called upon, I shall present my report Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Ravinder, for bringing out all those nitty-gritties of timing all of us. Now, let's go on to the our counter of today's meeting, Samriddhi. Samriddhi, please tell us about your role today.
Thank you, Toastmaster Manoj. Um, uh, so this is actually the condition when we are trying to speak publicly, right? We are facing so many, what should I say? I mean, this is called a pause filler. So today I am given a role of R counter. The purpose of R counter is to note words and sound that are used as a crutch or pause filler by anyone who speaks. You noticed that there is a vacuum when I started with so during the meeting I will listen for words and keep account of inappropriate expressions such as well, so sounds like or so I will also note when a speaker repeats a word or a phrase such as I will, I will, I mean, this means these words are called as double crutch. So be careful, all the speakers, and all the best to you. I will present my report when called upon to during the meeting. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Samruddhi, for not only exemplifying, but also telling us what you are going to test today. Now, coming on to the language evaluator of today's meeting, again back to the TMOD of the day, who is also the language evaluator. Yes, Tanisha.
So thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj, for giving me this opportunity. So good evening to fellow Toastmasters and my dear guests. So being the grammarian for the today's meeting, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers, listening carefully to their language usage. I will take note of any misuses of the English language as well as the outstanding uses. As the grammarian, it's also my duty to introduce the word of the day and phrase of the day. And for today's meeting, the word of the day is aspire. I repeat my word, aspire, meaning to have a strong desire to achieve something great or important. An example sentence will be I aspire to become a confident and inspiring speaker at Toastmasters. Now, talking about the phrase of the day, the phrase of the day is related to the theme of the day, which is the best is yet to come. I repeat the phrase of the day, the best is yet to come, meaning a hopeful expression that suggests the future holds even better things. An example sentence will be as I write to my future self, I remind myself that the best is yet to come. So now I encourage each speaker to use the phrase of the day and the word of the day in your speeches. I will present my report when called upon during the meeting, and each speaker, and I encourage and genuinely encourage you to please use this phrase of the day and the word of the day again. So with that, I will hand over the stage to the journal evaluator, to the General, to the Toastmaster Manoj.
Thank you so much, TMOD come grammarian, Tanisha. Yes, don't you think we all aspire to inspire before we expire? I think that should be the objective of our existence. We should be aspiring to inspire people before we finally expire and lie underneath Mother Earth's womb. Now, the first segment is almost done. We'll be beginning the second segment of today's meeting. And wait, because the best is yet to come. If you're waiting for that, I hand over the meeting space back to the TMOD of the day carry forward and to enthrall us with two magnificent speeches. Thank you.
So thank you so much. Again, thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj, for beautifully crafting the theme and introducing the tag team. So tonight our session is divided into three segments: prepared speech, table topic, and the important segment, which is journal evaluation. Each part is just like our theme, is a chance to write a new chapter in the story of our lives. The moment of growth, self discovery, and inspiration. Each one is like a writing a new chapter in the book of our life, except instead of dramatic plot twist, we get personal growth, new insight, and lots of love. Think of it as sending a letter to your future self. Hey, how awesome we are getting. So let's dive in and start writing those future success stories. So, with that, let's begin with the prepared speech segment. So, before we hear from our first speaker of the day, who is Toastmaster Samriddhi, let's hear from her evaluator, Toastmaster Manoj, who will share the guidelines for her evaluation. So, Toastmaster Manoj, the stage is all yours.
Thank you again, Toastmaster of the Day. The target speaker, the first speaker who set the ball rolling today, is attempting her L1E2 project. Project 2 of level 1. And the project objective states she has to learn the content craftsmanship. To craft a good content with a defined purpose. And the purpose that she has chosen today is that she is going to talk about. But to write and deliver a speech with a defined purpose is the project objective, and timer to note it is 5 to 7 minutes. With that, back to the Tmod of the day.
So, thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj, for sharing the evaluation guidelines with us. So, now I would again like to call the second evaluator for today's meeting, which is none other than our Toastmaster Manoj, to share his guideline for the second speaker for today's meeting, who is none other than Toastmaster Uday. So I request Toastmaster Manoj to kindly share his evaluation guidelines with us and share the evaluation criteria with everyone. So Toastmaster Manoj, the stage is again all yours.
Thank you, Tanisha, but I'll come back. Let the first speaker finish it. Then I'll come back to giving the evaluation guidelines for the second speaker.
Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Thank you. So, okay.
So you can invite the first speaker with the
Okay, sir.
title. Then once he finishes, then you can call me to give the evaluation guidelines.
Okay, sir. So, with that, our first speaker, Samriddhi from Maharashtra, who is our new member of Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club, is preparing for competitive exams with determination. She finds peace in meditation and loves gaining insight through podcast. Writing to her future self, she would surely say, stay curious, keep learning, and become the best version of yourself. Today, she brings us an inspiring speech for L1P2 titled Meeting the Wittiest Person. Have you ever wondered who is the wittiest person in your life? In the next 5 to 7 minutes, Samriddhi will take us on a journey to explore the wisdom we can gain from unexpected people or experiences. So let's give a big round of applause and welcome Toastmaster Samriddhi. So, Toastmaster Samriddhi, all the very best, and this stage is all yours.
Thank you, Tmod, Tanisha. The greatest battle we fight is with ourselves. and the greatest victory is self-mastery. Hello, everyone. Very good evening to all. My name is Samruddhi. Today, I want to share a story. This is not only a personal story, but also the most transformative lesson I have learned in my life. I want to share that when I was in back in school, colleges, people used to say me that Samruddhi, why are you so confusing? I mean, you have taken so many disciplines, right, from biotechnology, crop science, banking and finance, sociology, and now you're doing for the exams and stuff. Don't you feel lost? For the long time, I too believe in this. But taking fast forward to the COVID pandemic, where everyone was shaken to the core, I myself was also shaken. There was so many uncertainty, chaos, and so much of confusion that created a lot of existential crisis. I was asking questions that an invisible virus who is creating a havoc, we cannot control even that small invisible thing. Then why are we considering ourselves so superior? We don't have any reason for calling ourselves superior. What are we chasing? We don't have any end goals there. And I was completely lost and disconnected with this physical world. To find all the answers to the questions, I decided that I would read books, watch podcasts, and do anything. But I wanted those answers anyhow. I done a lot of things, but I didn't get any satisfied answer. So somehow I stumbled upon a Vipassana meditation course. Let me introduce what is Vipassana meditation. It's a 10-day retreat course where we have to just sit for hours and meditate. We are not allowed to speak. We are not allowed to handle the gadgets. And we just have to be with ourselves. I thought that it would be very easy, right? Because for all the years, I've been loving to be accompanied with myself. I love solitude. So I thought, okay, let's try this. It's new. And I joined the course. But first 3 days were havoc for me. Yes, I followed all the rules. I didn't talk with anyone, but there were lots of noises around me, hovering around myself. And these voices were ignored by me these years. They were quarreling with me, they were arguing, they were criticizing. All those were emotions which were coming out. And they were saying that, okay, you have been ignoring me. And after 3 to 4 days, something changed very starkly. I noticed that the storms had been now started to quiet. It has calmed a lot. And this realization, this very realization made me realize to aspire more. Okay, let's deep dive. Let's see what happens. And in this process, a very beautiful thing happened. I met with the most wisest person in my life, and that's none other than me myself. These years, I was trying to ask questions to the other world. I was trying to seek the answers to the questions. But let me tell you the truth. Yourself, your inner being, knows better than the other person in the world. He knows your experiences, your circumstances, your situations. So that person within yourself is in a better position to guide you. Whatever confusions you are having, whatever problems you are having, just try to ask that your inner being. And the problem is, in this world of social media, we never ask them. We never trust our inner wisdom. We never trust our voice that, okay, that voice also knows something. That voice can guide you. and also tell you that what is right and what is wrong. But we are trying to fill ourselves in the blocks which are created by societies. And these blocks are compelling us to chase the things which are which do not have any destination. These are purposeless. So this was the very beautiful transformation lesson which I have learned in those 10 days. Today, I'm not here to give you some lecture or anything. I just want to tell you that please try to embrace solitude. Don't connect it with some type of depression and loneliness. No, that's very different thing. But if you want to really achieve something, you want to know what's your purpose of life, try to trust your inner being and ask once the question which you are chasing. And let me also warn you that universe only responds when you have right questions to ask. If you are chasing for the material things, it will respond you materially. But if you chase for the spiritually things, then it will give you the spiritual things also. So just a simple and sweet message to you. Embrace solitude. Talk with yourself. Give little time of your busy schedule to yourself and then say. Lastly, I would also thank all of you who will conquer yourself, because I know that where world is conquering the land and space and whatnot, we are here to conquer ourselves and we will definitely do that. I am sure. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Tanisha.
So thank you so much, Toastmaster Samriddhi, for delivering such a wonderful speech. So everyone, please give a round of applause for Toastmaster Samriddhi. So you reminded us that wisdom can be found all around us if we are willing to listen and learn. So keep inspiring us with your reflection. So now I would like, so before we hear from our second speaker delivering his icebreaker speech, let's invite his evaluator, again Toastmaster Manoj, to share his evaluation guidelines. So Toastmaster Manoj, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day. With your permission, if I can digress a bit, 1 minute. Raj Bharat, the father of Chalk and Duster,
Hi Manoj, hello.
thank you for being here. Would you like to evaluate one speech, the icebreaker?
Okay, done. Okay, Manoj.
So we have the second evaluator. I'll tell the guidelines and you do the evaluation. So today, the icebreaker is being given by somebody who's taking baby steps, but yes, he has already enthralled all of us with his wisdom and with his knowledge. Whenever he speaks with a lot of conviction, a lot of wisdom. And today, he's aspiring to enthrall all of us again with that wisdom. And the speech purpose is to reveal a slice of your life. You have to tell us who you really are. That's the speech purpose for an icebreaker. And the timer, it is 4 to 6 minutes. So with that, back to the Tmod of the day. It will be evaluated by Raj Bharat. I've just given the guidelines. Thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj, for sharing the guidelines to to DTM Raj Bharat. So our next speaker, Uday Kotwal, who is a senior system engineer with over 18 years of experience working across multiple technologies and vendors. Writing to his future self, he might say, keep evolving, stay curious, keep aspiring, and never stop embracing new challenges. So, today, in his 4 to 6 minute icebreaker speech, He will share his journey, lessons, and experiences with every one of us. So let's motivate and support him as he takes this important step in his Toastmasters journey. So please welcome Uday, Toastmaster Uday, with big round of applause. So Toastmaster Uday, all the very best for your icebreaker speech. The stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the Day, Tanisha. Never say die, and when the going gets tough, tough gets going. These two proverbs have been the guiding principles of my life so far, and they have helped me immensely to overcome the most difficult situations in my life, be it personal or professional. Good evening, fellow Toastmasters and guests. It was in the 80s that my parents were blessed with a star. And just kidding. I was born in Udaipur, and hence I believe my name is Uday Kotwal. I basically belong to Jammu, Kashmir, Tanisha, your home state, and my home state, it's same. My father was in army, he has retired now. So initial like 5 to 6 months we spent in Udaipur, and then we went back to Jammu because my father got posted elsewhere. We belong to a remote district of Jammu and Kashmir where educational facilities were not that great. And my parents were really uh, thoughtful about my education, like every parent, that they wanted to give me the best of education. So, thinking of this, what they decided was to send me to my aunt's place, who lived in Jammu, the city where there were better educational institutions and all. So, at the age of 5 or 6, I was sent out of my home to another place without my parents. While on the way with my father, I started feeling a little bit homesick, and I started asking my dad, when will my grandfather come and take me back to home? Things like that. And it was really hard for him also to answer all of those questions. And he had to board a train the same day towards his job. And it was, I think all of us can imagine how emotional it would have been for him to keep a 5 or 6 year old child um, at someone else's place. However, the best was yet to come. By God's grace, um, I adapted to the situation. I got admission in a school, and throughout my schooling, I stood first. I don't know how, but I stood. There was no one to teach me. I did schooling, I did everything on my own, no tuitions and everything. Now, fast forward to my professional life. After my 12th, I went for SSB interview, and I was always interested in joining army because of the influence of my father. However, I don't know what happened there during the interview. I did not utter even a word, and that was because I felt so much homesick that I didn't want to go out of home, and I wanted to do engineering in my home state. So I did engineering, and then thereafter, um, right when I was in my 8th semester, this notification of provincial civil services came out, somewhat related to what Samriddhi is doing. And I did not have any idea about it. I had never thought that I would do this, but somehow I managed to go till the interview stage. in the prelims, I was in the top 10, 15 guys, then in mains, then the interview. And all of this was done with, self-studies and everything, no coaching, nothing. So I could not make it to the final list, but that was a great learning. For 8 to 9 months, it was a lot of studies. I know Sumriddhi would know how much of effort is that. So thereafter, I decided to continue with my, the profession, the engineering thing. I joined a company. I loved the technology, and I earned the highest certification in the technology I was working in. Um, Thereafter, it was in 2011. Thereafter, again in 2020, I earned 2 more certifications. It's a lot of effort. It's an 8-hour exam you have to pass. There is first a written exam you have to qualify. Then there is an 8-hour exam, practical exam. I would like to share one small incident. I went to Hong Kong for this exam, and my preparation was quite solid. When I started my exam, it was going all fine. I was able to do all the questions, but then at certain point, I got stuck. There was some issue with the devices, I believe, most likely. I called the proctor, and he said, "No, everything is fine. You have to fix it." And at that point, my complete BP went down because there was a lot at stake. Uh, it costed me around, it's a very costly exam, around 3,000 to $3,500 was at stake, plus, more importantly, the effort. So for some time, I was completely like lost that I have, failed the exam. But then I gathered myself, sat on the seat again, started doing the exam. Whatever I knew, I completed it. And when I came out, people were saying, "Okay, good luck for the next time," things like that. I wanted to see the city while coming back to the hotel. I did not look here, there, no, nothing. And reached the hotel. For 2 hours, I stayed in the hotel without checking my laptop, nothing, just waited for my flight. But then when I checked the laptop, my email, it was congratulations. And it was at that moment I cannot forget. It was a surreal moment, and I just jumped out of the bed, and it was like, yes, yes, yes. So as of now, there are about like 2,000 to 2,500 people who have done this certification 3 times. And yeah, that's a little bit about my professional journey. I have 2 kids, and I am a strong believer in destiny, and I want to be a lifelong learner, which definitely opens new doors of opportunities for us and definitely propels you to achieve more in life. So I strongly advise everybody with whom I come in contact that don't stop learning. It's a never-ending process. Learning a new skill always helps. And with this, I would, um, give a pause to myself because Ravinder has already shown me a red flag. And just one quote I would say: faith is not believing that God can, it is knowing that God will. So thank you so much, everyone. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Tanisha.
So, thank you so much, Toastmaster Uday, for delivering such an aspiring icebreaker speech. Your journey and insights remind us that the best is yet to come, and all that continuous growth and learning led to great success. So, keep inspiring us with your stories and your success journeys with us. So,
Thank
a
you.
big thank Big thank to all our speakers for sharing their amazing stories and insights. You have each added a new chapter to your personal journey. And trust me, your future selves are reading this and thinking, wow, we are so proud. So let's give them another round of applause for aspiring and inspiring us with their wisdom and humor. As we continue the theme, writing to your future self, let's take a moment to reflect on how powerful it can be to think about where we are headed. Our future self is like the best version of us, someone who has learned from the mistakes, celebrated victories, and grown with every experience. The beauty of this theme is that every small steps we take today is like a letter we are writing to that future self. When I think about the future, writing to your future self, I can't help but think of J.K. Rowling. Before she became the world famous author of Harry Potter, she faced rejection after rejection. In fact, her book was turned down by 12 different publishers, but she didn't give up. Rowling once said, "You can't live without failing at something unless you play it so safe with you might as well not be living at all." She kept believing in her future self, the person she was becoming, the future version of herself who would one day inspire millions. Her journey is a proof that the small wins and the failure is just a part of our journey. The key is to keep moving forward even when it seems tough. Another quote I love is from Robert Collier. The success is the sum of the small efforts repeated day in and day out. This is exactly what the writing to your future self is all about. Every little step you take today, every challenge you face, and every small victory you achieve is helping to build the future you want. Just like the J.K. Rowling, keep pushing forward because one day your future self will look back and be amazed and at how far you have come. So now it's time to embrace the fun of table topics. Just like the writing to your future self, these spontaneous moments help us to grow and shine. So to guide through this journey, we have our wonderful table topic master, DTM Rajbharat, who is the founder of a Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club, ready to aspire and inspire us. So let's give a big round of applause and please welcome DTM Rajbharat for this session. So over to you, DTM Rajbharat.
Thank you so much, Tanisha, Toastmaster of the Day. Greetings, everyone. I'm your table topic master for today, and we will conduct table topic segment. I'm sure most of you would be aware what is the purpose of table topic segment. Can anyone help me? What we learn while we attempt table topics? Okay, let me share. Anyone?
I think to resonate with the idea of Toastmasters, the the benefit of table topics is to push the people to come out of their comfort zone and go into the discomfort for some time so that they can overcome their challenge of maybe fear of public speaking. So that's what I would say. I know there are four things. I always forget those which are told in every session. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you there. Yes, definitely. I support your points. We face instantaneous situation like we get something, we have to respond immediately. So that is a table topics. We learn four skills here, as you just mentioned with the listening. You listen the topic first, then you think on the topic, then you listening, thinking, then organizing. You organize what you are going to say in your mind, then you speak. So listening, thinking, organizing, and delivering. So these are the four basic skills which we learn while we attempt table topics. Okay. I will ask timer Ravinder to share timing guideline for table topics first.
Thank you, Table Topic Master DTM Rajvara. For greetings everyone. For the timing of the table topic speaker, there will be the timing of 1 to 2 minutes. On the 1 minute, I will show the green card. Let me change my background as well. On the 1 minute, I will show the green card. Then on the end of the 1.5 minute, I will show the yellow card. And at the end of 2 minutes, I will show the red card. And there will be 30 seconds of grace in both sides. Thank you, and over to you, Table Topic Master.
Great. Thank you so much, Ravinder. So, who would like to be the very first table topic speaker? Should I pick? Okay, let me pick. Let's start with Nandini.
Okay.
Yeah.
Greetings,
Hi,
Saturday,
Nandini.
sir. Hello, sir.
Hello. Yes. Hope I'm clear to you. I mean, audible and visible.
Yeah, I just want to confirm that the topic is what are we going to say to our future self, right?
Yeah, I mean, I will give you a topic and you can
Okay.
speak on that topic for a
All
minute.
right. All right. All right. Works.
Yeah. Okay. So, okay. Are you a Toastmaster, Nandini?
No, I am the guest today.
Okay,
It's my
okay, no
first ever
worries, no
session
worries.
in any class.
Okay, no worries. Great. So I'm giving you a topic. It is very, very common, simple topic. You won't get to put a lot of effort, I think. So Nandini, your topic is laugh as much as you can. Laugh as much as you can, Nandini.
This is the topic. Laugh as much as you can. Okay. So there is beauty in expression and there is beauty in vulnerability. When you as a child, we are often told to control our emotions. For example, when a child is crying, we ask him to stop. We ask him to shut up, don't cry publicly. And the same for laughing, that whenever we are laughing aloud in the public, we are asked to slow down, we are asked to be little slow, be little mannerful when we do so. And somewhere or the other, um, that's how we are learned to hold our emotions. So from the topic that laugh as much as you can, I can also resonate with cry whenever you want. So you can be like, we don't have to put our hands when we laugh. We don't have to put our hands on desk when we sob. Let's be vulnerable and express ourselves fully. Uh, make every moment beautiful. Try to find happiness everywhere. And yep, laugh as much as we can. Be vulnerable in every emotion we want to express. And thank you.
Okay, thank you so much, Nandini. Yes, expressing is important, whether laugh or cry, but expressing those feelings is really important. Thank you, Nandini.
Right.
Okay, next, who would like to be? Manoj is busy. Okay, let's have Manoj. Hi, Manoj.
Hi.
Hope I am audible clearly.
Yes, you are very, very clear.
Great. Thank you, Manoj. Your topic is character is power. Character is power, Manoj.
Good evening, each one of you. We always aspire to have more money, get a bigger position, so that we have power. Who doesn't want power? If you have power, you rule over others. You feel great. But does that take you further in your life? If you go back to the history, do you remember those great people who are richest people in the world? There's so many have come, so many have gone. Do you talk about who is the maybe fourth Prime Minister of India? Or maybe the President of India? We have to scratch our head to remember that. But some people leave their mark. Yes, some people leave their mark. Those who do their job or lead their life with character. Talk about the father of our nation, Gandhi, who showed character in everything that he did with a unique weapon of nonviolence and truth. He was able to dethrone the 200 years, the yoke that was upon India. That is character. In my own life, if I look back, if I made a brand for myself, it is because the kind of grooming I got from my father and mother to do everything with sincerity and be honest. And that's the brand I live by. People look up to me as a leader because that's the brand I radiate. Yes, character is our destiny. It's going to take us to whatever we feel or whatever we aspire. Yeah. Best is yet to come. And that's going to come if you have got good character. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Manoj, for expressing about character, how it creates a power. Thank you so much. Next, who would like to attempt? Would you like to take Uday?
Yes.
Okay, great. So next topic is for you, and your topic would be okay. Uday, Toastmaster Uday, your topic is you matter. You matter, Toastmaster Uday.
You met. Okay, so the topic is you matter.
You matter. MATTER.
Definitely, not only me, everybody matters. Every species matters. Every living being matters. If I talk about myself, I matter the most for my family, my wife, my kids, because they won't get the same kind of support from elsewhere, the support that I give them. In addition to that, I do matter for my country also, for my society also. There are certain obligations on me towards the society, also in addition to my family. So it's a great topic and a thought to consider that your deeds, your actions should be such that your parents, your family, your society, your country is proud of you. And what else? I think I'll stop there. Nothing is coming to my head. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Uday. Definitely you matter because everyone has a significance.
Yeah.
Thank you. Okay, next who would like to be? Ravinder, would you like to take? Okay,
Sure.
and who would be timing for you? How? Yeah, we will have Samriddhi also. So you are raising your hand. After Ravinder, we will have Samriddhi, then we will have
Okay.
if time permits. Ravinder, are you ready?
Yeah, I'm ready.
Okay, hope my voice is clear to you.
Yes.
And your topic is okay. I mean, what topic I have selected is adding a meaning in the way of expressing, in the way of saying. So, Ravinder, your topic is you are your home. You are your home, Ravinder.
Thank you so much, Table Topic Master DTM Rajbharat, for this beautiful topic. You are your home. Wonderful. Exactly. If we say an architect design a home building and a constructor construct the building, but only a lady can make it a home, not a house. A lady who can bond, join the bonds of all the relations, be it a mother, a daughter, son, husband, wife, mother-in-law, daughter-in-law. So she has the ability to convert the house into a home. And I know if a lady is not available at home, then everyone at a home will look for her, even if they don't want anything from her, but still they will look for her. That's why we can't say the lady, if she's not working anywhere, she's not working for money, but she is working at home for 24/7, still she is working. You can't say that she is working for free. If by time in the coming period, if we say that we want to monetize the services of a homemaker, then I think that India will be the richest country by calculating the monetization of the services of a homemaker. So I think I will be the richest woman of the world because from the last 18 years, I am the homemaker of my house. And I know that if I am here, then my home is working at the best level. And I know the best will yet to come. So I am aspiring to take my home to the next best level. Thank you. And over to you, DTM Rajbharat.
Thank you, Ravinder. Hope I am audible or internet is breaking for me.
You are audible, Raj.
You are
I'm
crystal
audible.
clear. Yes.
Okay, great. I thought there is some instability of internet was happening towards my side. Okay, great. Next, let's have Samriddhi. Hi, Samriddhi. Samriddhi, your topic is okay. Toastmaster Samriddhi, your topic is focus. Focus on what matters. Focus on what matters. Samriddhi.
Thank you, DTM Raj. This is actually a very beautiful topic. As I have already spoken on my topic, that this world of social media where everyone, rather I would say every company, is striving to take our attention. So whether it is products, whether they are products or any social media apps or companies of uh, Bollywood movies or any type of songs, anything. So this world is full of things which are demanding more attention, especially of youth, working people, housewives, or regardless of any profession. So here comes our discretion, that what we are choosing to focus. So if I take my situation, earlier I was also focusing on irrelevant things, like what people are saying, what they are commenting. I realized that this is kind of draining myself, draining my energy. But then I shifted my focus to more the things which give me peace, to the things which gives me satisfaction through meditation, through uh, seeking the more spiritual things, thinking about things which are not in the physical realm of our world. So this imagination that, okay, what's life and what should be our purpose, this merely gives me a dream to go more higher than the blocks which were given to me by my society or by my school. So this re-energizing of focus always gave me certain kind of uh, chance to explore my potential. So I would urge everyone that we should always check where our focus is. So thank you. Over to you, DTM Raj.
Thank you so much, Samriddhi. Definitely, focus is important to where we want to do something, a specific thing. We can take last topic for Tanisha. Ravinder.
I think we should start the evaluation because it's 9:10.
Okay. So Tanisha, next time for you.
Yes,
So
definitely.
thank you so much, everyone, for attempting and participating in table topics. Timing report, Ravinder will share later during general evaluation segment. So coming back to Toastmaster of the day, Tanisha. Thank you.
So thank you so much, DTM Raj Bharat, for conducting wonderful table topic segment. It is like clear as we are writing our own unique stories, one word at a time, just like aspire. The best is yet to come, just like responses we shared today. Every moment is a part of the journey towards becoming the best version of ourselves. As we keep moving forward, we are sending little messages to our future self. Messages filled with lesson, growth, and of course, progress. Now, think about something trending in the world right now, like the rise of AI and how it's shaping the world we live and work. Imagine what our future self might look about the way technology is evolving. Would they be amazed at how far things have come? Just like AI is constantly improving, we too are evolving. Small steps and small wins, but all leading to something extraordinary. So, as you think about your journey, remember that every choice, every lesson, and every effort is like a new line in the letter to your future self. And just like the rapid growth we are seeing in the world today, your future self will look back and amazed at how far you have come. So keep writing your story with every step you take. Now it's time for the final segment, which is the most important segment of our Chalk and Duster Toastmaster Club, journal evaluation, where we take a moment to reflect and grow, just like we are writing a letter to our future self. This is our chance to gather the valuable feedback that help us to improve and move forward. So please join me in welcoming our journal evaluator, Toastmaster Manoj, who will guide us with insightful feedback to help us keep progressing. Over to you, Toastmaster Manoj.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Toastmaster of the day. Now, coming to feedback, can anyone of you tell me why you call it feedback? We generally feed from the mouth. Feedback. Anyone? It's a kind of pat on the back. Feedback is like a pat on the back. If you give it on the front, it will be like a slap. So feedback is a push from the back, propel us to reach wherever we want to reach. So now, me and my team are going to do that. So there are three segments again. Not only the Toastmasters meeting has got pride in the three segment of prepared speeches, table topics, and next evaluation. In evaluation, again, there are three segments. First is the evaluation of prepared speeches. Today we had two wonderful speeches, enthralling speeches, impactful speeches. And the first speaker was Toastmaster Samruddhi. Not only her name has a lot of meaning embedded within, but with for each step, she's leaving her footprints behind. Now, to give feedback to her speech, I call upon the first evaluator, that is Toastmaster Manoj. Happy evening, each one of you. Did you all meet the wisest person today? The speaker number one did make us meet the wisest person in our life. In fact, whenever you look at the mirror, the wisest person winks at us. And that's what she told us, reminded us, yes, the wisest person is not outside us, it is within us. Because the craftsmanship of the content was wonderfully done. Why I call it wonderful craftsmanship? Because the way she started with a quote, greatest battles are with ourselves. Very, very thought-provoking. Once you make the people to think, you have made them human, not robots. So the start was enthralling. Then you had great vocabulary, existential crisis, creating havoc, deep dive within. All this kind of wonderful vocabulary enhances the quality of your content. Along with this, the facial expressions. You could embed the facial expressions with whatever you feel. If you show it and radiate in your face, it also resonates with the audience. And you are doing it so very well, Samruddhi. Now, again, you use the body gestures like using for the quote, using the hand gestures, and you used it properly. Hand gestures, once it is kept in front of your body, sometimes it hides, your body hides that. If you keep it to the side, it becomes quite evident and clear. And you did that today. Somewhere you can improve it, bring in little bit of vocal variety. I call it vocal jugglery. The best thing for a speaker is the voice box. When you say, I met the wisest person, you know who? Take a pause. Pause is like a punch for the audience. Take a pause at the right moment. It is myself. So the vocal variety with the pauses and the pace, you can bring in the kind of qualities that you exemplified today, the great vocabulary, content craftsmanship. If you can just infuse this vocal variety, you are going to go high up and going to enthrall all audience. But your project objective is met to the full. Keep in mind this small aspect and you are going to gallop towards your goal. Thank you. Over to you. And over to me. Okay. Now we had another wonderful speech today. You call it icebreaker? You know what icebreakers are? They're specialized ships used in the poles, North Pole, South Pole, to break the ice so that other ships can pass through. And today, the second speaker was like an icebreaker. Broke that ice and showed us the path progress. Somebody who's aspiring to improve in each step and give the feedback I call upon the father of our club, TTM Raj Bharat.
Great. Thank you so much, General Evaluator Manoj. As Toastmaster Manoj just mentioned, purpose of icebreaker is to know the person, to know the speaker who is speaking. And in a duration of 4 to 6 minutes, when a speaker Toastmaster Uday spoke, I knew a lot about you. Great, and kudos to you for sharing a lot of your life stories with us in the form of icebreaker speech, Toastmaster Uday. I loved throughout. Most important, which I loved, is your pace of speaking. It was definitely not like any newbie speaker. It was completely like an experienced speaker is speaking in front of us. You were thinking and speaking. You were taking your enough time to speak, which is a great example of being a good speaker. Like you want to convey to us what you want to speak. I loved this throughout. Your background, which is reflecting a lot of your achievements, I'm sure, helped to know a lot about you, to me at least. Where you spoke about your childhood in Udaipur, relevant with your name, with added little humor, your life in Jammu Kashmir, and tried to relate with fellow Toastmasters here, created a connect among us, which is another great, good example. You shared your professional life journey, related a lot to me because even I am in a similar field as you are. I also loved a lot. You were giving a lot of your examples, but not specifying the things, but keeping it generic, considering varieties of audience, which is a great, good example, at least, I feel. And while you were speaking, you had your body gesture, your hand movement, which were also speaking along with you. So I loved all this. What you can work on to make better yourself as a speaker further is adding little more energy in your speaking. I felt as a icebreaker, it is definitely very good. But if you attempt further speeches and we feel you are an experienced speaker, add little more energy while speaking. This will create more impact on audience. And try to add little more gesture, movement. This will be adding more content and variety in form of non-verbal language also. So yes, we wish to know a lot about you in the form of stories.
Looks like network.
And a lot about you in the future speeches. So kudos to you and thank you.
Raj, your audio is You have stopped your audio.
Yeah, I
He
think
has
there
completed his evaluation.
network problem.
There is some network instability, it seems. You may take over now.
Okay, thank you, Raj. That was a great evaluation. I think quite insightful and in-depth evaluation of the icebreaker. And I hope Uday has some takeaway to improve and go further and fulfill all his aspiration as a good speaker. Now, coming on to the second aspect of general evaluation is the report from three people. To start with, I'll request the grammarian of today's meeting, the language evaluator, to give us the report, grammarian report.
So thank you so much. Again, thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj. So as I was a Toastmaster of the day along with handling this position of being the grammarian for today, I have noted some usage and some good usage and some bad usage along with the who uses the word of the day and who uses the phrase of the day. So I can give you the report verbally as I don't have time to make the fully functional report. So kindly pardon me. So Toastmaster Manoj uses word of the day many times and phrase of the day many times. Toastmaster talking about the Toastmaster Uday, who uses word of the day 3 times and the phrase of the day 1 time. Toastmaster Ravinder use word of the day twice time. Toastmaster and talking about Toastmaster Tanisha use word of the day 4 times and phrase of the day one at a time. So talking about the best usages and phrases, and here are some best usages: are lifelong learner, propels and urge. These are the beautiful words used by the Toastmaster Samriti. And some good phrases are aspire to inspire, revive your inner child, try to embrace the solitude, trust your inner will, laugh as much as you can. And all the table topics which DTM Raj gave was fantastic and was fabulous crafted with the theme. And there are also some bad usages. I can call it some bad words or bad pronunciation errors. It like double negatives which is used by some speakers, like it is not and it is isn't. Misspelled modifiers like pronunciation errors like ask, asks, and generic to generic. So these are some mispronounced words. And a gentle tip for everyone: so kindly gently point out the correct pronunciation for the clarity of all the speakers and all the evaluators. So always speak with the confidence whatever you want to speak and just be yourself. So this is all about the evaluation. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj. Over to you.
Thank you, everybody. And special thanks to the grammarian for pointing out the mistakes that you're committing. I'll add on a few more, like twice time. Just say twice. He used it twice. Once you're speaking about the past, somebody used, used 3 times, once, twice, thrice, 4 times. Then a solitude, embrace the solitude. That's what Samruddhi said. You, I think, mispronounced it, solitude. It should be solitude. Now, let's go over to the next. Let's come with the R counter. Yes, Samruddhi, please give us your report.
Thank you, generator. First of all, I would like to congratulate all the speakers today, and we also have a guest. So first of all, I would like to tell that all the speakers were flawless, but still I would like to present a report. Is my screen visible? Please confirm.
Yes, we can see.
Okay, thank you. So Toastmaster Uday used filler words like and multiple times. However, there was a good connecting word thereafter. So, but I would like to tell that instead of using the filler words, use words like in addition to or furthermore, so that you can get more space to think what to speak further. Then I believe that I have used word and once or twice in table topics. Toastmaster Raj has used and once. Toastmaster Manoj was flawless. Nandini, our guest, used but I would like to also tell that she gave the speech on table topic. It was very well structured and well delivered. So kudos to you, Nandini. And Toastmaster Ravinder, you were also flawless, like always. So this was my report for today's, and I must have missed some words because I was little more immersed while listening to the topics of table topics because it was really very new topics. So this is my report. Over to you, General Evaluator Manoj.
Thank you so much. Now, let's go about the timer of today's meeting. Toastmaster Ravinder.
Can you see my screen?
Yes, it has come up.
Yeah. For a prepared speech round, the first speaker, Toastmaster Samruddhi, took 7 minutes and 1 second. And for the second speaker, Toastmaster Uday, he took 8 minutes and 58 seconds. That is equivalent to 2 speeches. Kudos to you, Toastmaster Uday. I'm not saying that you are ineligible, but well done. And if I talk about the table topic speakers, then guest Nandini took 1 minute 35 seconds, and Toastmaster Manoj Lenka, he took 2 minutes 16 seconds. Toastmaster Uday took 1 minute 49 seconds. I took 1 minute 20 seconds, and Toastmaster Samruddhi took 2 minute 49 seconds. That is over the limit. And if I talk about the evaluation, Toastmaster Manoj Lenka took 3 minutes 19 seconds, and distinguished Toastmaster Raj Bharat took 3 minutes 55 seconds. That's all from my side. Thank you, and over to you, General Evaluator Toastmaster Manoj. Thank you.
Thank you so much. My three musketeers, you have done a wonderful job. I think there is deserve those and good round of clap for doing the job well. Now, essay of today, my report at the end. I'll be crisp and to the point. I love the way Samruddhi, you did the essay's role. Not only you brought out the guidelines for the attendees, but you connected with the theme. That is one of the best thing an essayist should do. You get a chance to not only open the meeting, also enhance your speaking ability. You thought, what I could add more. And you connected, you infused a few words that is related to the topic taken up by the Tmod. Then, coming on to the presiding officer. Presiding officer with a story. Life's rewind button. I think that should resonate with all of us. We should take it as a takeaway along with us. It always gives us a chance to rewind, restart. One thing for you, welcoming the guest and speaking few lines about the history of our club. Those are the two aspects that the presiding officer need to bring in the introduction. Then, coming on to the Tmod, says back after a long, long time, but back with a bang. So much of energy, I don't know where do you get that from. And with wonderful expression, expressive faces, good language, and throughout the transitions, you filled with a lot of energy, lot of juice. I think that empowered all of us. You radiated that energy, we soaked in, and we started reflecting it back. With this much of strength that we are present, but with the kind of words, the energy that you infuse into all your sentences, we felt empowered. You are the star of our show today. Talking about J.K. Rowling, talking about our future self, every time you brought us back to that wonderful theme you have taken. And you carved the complete meeting in a very, very expert way that shows the maturity you have and the way you are growing step by step. Now, coming on to TTM Raj Bharat, where did you get those topics from? Wonderful topics. They're thought provoking, but relatable. Thought provoking, but not that difficult that somebody is faced, oh, how do I speak about this? No. Everybody felt at ease, but it made them think. This kind of topics, I often go to different clubs to attend, but the first time I encounter in this kind of topics. Kudos to you for that, Raj. Thank you for being here and giving us these topics to think. And of course, I have already told timer Ravinder, grammarian Tanisha, accountant Samriddhi, putting on different hats, it's sometimes a bit difficult. But you wore it so very comfortably. It's so the kind of maturity, the kind of the way you are enhancing your capabilities each meeting that you're meeting over here. And of course, Samruddhi, again, you found out time to carve out that table and show us where we went wrong. That is good. We should, but others couldn't get time, maybe. So that is always better to have something to see, yes, where I went wrong. So the three musketeers should aspire to do that, but today it was quite difficult. I understand for everybody. With that, I think, okay, now a bit about the table topic speakers. Guest Nandini, laugh as much as you can. You are quite expressive. Your language is also equally good. I see that you have the potency to become a good speaker, a great orator. You already have it within you. So join us often and enhance and become a great speaker. You talked about that vulnerability, not only laugh, but yes, we need to cry out loud whenever we have. Wonderful. It shows a lot of maturity in your part. Then, of course, TM Uday, you matter. Again, you brought out a lot of things, a lot of thoughts that it comes to your mind you brought in today. Your deeds makes you, and you from self, you made it enhance to the total humanity, the society, your family. That's a great way of attempting this table topic. Next was fourth speaker was Toastmaster Ravinder. You are your home. Hmm. And there, a lady connects and makes a house to the home. Wonderful way. I think all the ladies must have liked it also. All the gents also, we liked it. We cannot have an existence without you. Samriddhi, focus on what matter. You said This is a beautiful topic. Not required, not required. Maybe to buy time, you can use that sentence. Buy time, take a pause. In a contest also, you are given 15 seconds to think, then speak. So take a pause to organize your thoughts rather than uttering a sentence which doesn't have much meaning to understand the topic. Topics are good. You don't have to tell the TTM it's a wonderful topic. So next time you get a topic, take a pause to think before you speak. And Tanisha, unfortunately, couldn't get it. Time was more. Yes, time is tickling away. It is 35. So with that, I think we had a wonderful meeting today. I'm happy. I feel happy. I've soaked in a lot of youthful energy. I've learned great topics from Raj Bharat. I need to give it a thought after this meeting and learned about Uday, the kind of resilience he is showing, the kind of achievement he has got, and is still aspiring to go higher and higher. And thank you, our Tmod of the day, Tanisha, the kind of energy that you have shown today. I envy you. With that, back to the Tmod of the day.
So thank you so much, Toastmaster Manoj, for great and wonderful and most aspiring journal evaluation. So as we wrap up today's meeting, as we all know, we are running out of time, but I will still take a few minutes to wrap up this beautiful and inspiring topic, writing to your future self. It's like being your own motivational speaker, cheering you on from the future. Every choice, every laugh, and every moment is a word in that letter you are sending ahead in time. And no, you don't need to be perfect. Just keep writing your story. Think about this. Remember, you were a kid and you would dream about all the amazing things you would do. Well, that kid still lives in us and they are rooting for us, hoping we don't just sit on the couch and binge on a Netflix forever. As May Angelou once said, we delight in the beauty of butterfly, but really admit the changes it has gone to achieve the beauty. So every mistake, every little stumble is like the awkward cocoon stage. And trust me, you are going to come out even more amazing and aspiring. So, what would you write to your future self? Would you remind them that even on tough days, you have got this? Would you like to tell them about the tiny victories that added up to something huge? Keep moving, keep growing, and keep making those small wins. One day, your future will read that and think, wow, you nailed it, bro. So, here to the journey, filled with little wins and lots of love, and the knowledge that your future self is doing a happy dance right now, cheering you on. So, keep writing your story, and trust me, your future self is going to be so proud of you. So thank you for being the part of today's wonderful meeting. So let's keep writing the best chapter of our lives, one step at a time. Now please join me in welcoming our presiding officer, Toastmaster Ravinder, who will wrap up the meeting in her own special way. So Toastmaster Ravinder, the stage is all yours.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tanisha, for this wonderful topic. And you are absolutely right. Kindly write a letter to your future self because best is yet to come. So please write it. And with this, I wind up the meeting number 178. And now we can stop recording and session is ready for the networking. Guest Nandini, kindly open your mic and please share your feedback. What would you like about the today's meeting?
It was all wonderful and